They say Nepal is the roof of the world. But perhaps it's the heart of the sky. A small country, humble in wealth, yet vast in spirit. While the world chases power, here people chase peace. And while others rush toward everything, Nepal teaches the forgotten art of stillness. It seems impossible that a land so simple could hold so much depth. But that's exactly where its magic lies. Between the sound of temple bells, the scent of incense, and the whisper of Himalayan wind, something within you begins to change. What makes this land so different? Perhaps it's the way time slows down here, or how faith breathes in every gesture. Perhaps it's the feeling that, even without understanding the prayers, you're understood by them. In this journey, you'll cross valleys where time sleeps and climb mountains where the sky kneels. And maybe, without noticing, you'll touch the infinite within yourself. Get ready. You're about to see a Nepal that few eyes have witnessed, and that no heart ever forgets. Welcome to Magic World 4K. Kathmandu, the spiritual heart of Nepal. The spiritual heart of Nepal, Durbar Square, Royal Palace Square. In the heart of Kathmandu, Durbar Square breathes like a living memory. Ancient temples and royal palaces rise under the watchful eyes of carved gods and golden roofs. The sound of bells mingles with the flutter of pigeons, and time itself seems to pause among these sacred stones. Here, Nepal shows its essence: chaotic, spiritual, and profoundly human. Swayambhunath, Monkey Temple. Perched high above the city, Swayambhunath watches over Kathmandu like a guardian of centuries. Its white dome gleams beneath the sun, and the painted eyes of Buddha gaze out in all four directions. Prayer flags dance in the wind, carrying blessings to the horizon. From this hill, the city feels distant, a sea of life beneath a sky of peace. Boudhanath Stupa. Boudhanath is more than a monument. It's a universe in motion. Thousands of pilgrims circle the great stupa, spinning prayer wheels as mantras flow like rivers through the air. The scent of butter lamps and incense rises with the chants, and every step feels eternal. Time doesn't pass here. It meditates. Pashupatinath Temple. On the banks of the Bagmati River, the sacred temple of Pashupatinath beats between life and eternity. Priests chant to Shiva while smoke from cremation pyres curls toward the sky. The scent of flowers, ash, and sandalwood fills the air. A reminder that death here isn't an ending, but a transformation. The fire burns, and through it, peace is reborn. Patan, the city of artists. Patan Durbar Square Patan is a sculpture of devotion carved in wood and stone. Its royal square is a tapestry of Newar art, temples rising in harmony, bronze deities shimmering in morning light. The air vibrates with history, yet feels alive, as if the gods themselves still walk these courtyards. Krishna Mandir Temple. Entirely built from stone, Krishna Mandir stands like a frozen hymn. Intricate carvings tell the tales of Krishna and the Mahabharata, their beauty softened by centuries of devotion. At dusk, the temple glows in gold, and for a moment, the soul stands still, listening to the silence of the sacred. Bhaktapur, the city time forgot. Bhaktapur feels like a dream, untouched by time. Its red brick alleys echo with footsteps of artisans, and pottery wheels spin slowly in courtyards scented with clay. Every wall, every window seems to whisper a story. Here, art isn't a craft, it's a way of breathing. The five-tiered Nyatapola Temple towers above the city like a stairway to heaven. Guarded by lions and gods, it stands as a symbol of balance and faith. Climbing its steps, you feel the centuries beneath your feet. And somewhere between sky and silence, you meet yourself. Everest region. And then, there it is, the crown of the world. Mount Everest rises through clouds and wind, its snow-capped summit piercing eternity. No picture can capture the feeling of standing in its shadow. In that vastness, the traveler feels both small and infinite, a speck of dust, yet part of something divine. Namche Bazaar hums with life. Brightly colored houses cling to the mountainside, prayer flags flutter above rooftops, and the laughter of Sherpas mingles with the chill of the high-altitude air. Every breath here feels earned, every heartbeat a triumph. Tengboche Monastery. Floating between Everest and Amadablam, the Tengboche Monastery radiates serenity. The chants of monks roll through the valley like wind through pines. Red-robed figures bow before golden altars as the mountains watch in silence. The sound of the bells echoes through eternity. Pokhara, the mirror of the Himalayas, Phewa Lake, Phewa Tal. At sunrise, Lake Phewa becomes a mirror for the mountains. The reflection of Mashaputre, the fishtail peak, shimmers across the water. Wooden boats drift silently, and the sky glows in shades of silver and gold. It feels as though heaven itself paused to admire its own reflection. Tal Barahi Temple. At the heart of the lake, the Tal Barahi Temple rests like a lotus of stone. Dedicated to the goddess Shakti, it seems to float upon light. As dusk descends, the temple's bells chime softly over rippling water. A prayer that belongs to both ski and soul. Sarankot Viewpoint from Sarankot. The sun rises over the Annapurna and Dhaulagiri ranges in a blaze of gold. The air is still, save for the murmur of wind and awe. To watch dawn here is to watch creation itself unfold. Slow, radiant, eternal. Annapurna region, the path of courage. Annapurna Circuit Trek. The trail winds through valleys, bridges, and ancient villages suspended in time. The sound of mule bells echoes between cliffs dusted with snow. Every step is a meditation, every horizon a revelation. To walk the Annapurna Circuit is to walk inside your own transformation. Annapurna Base Camp, ABC Track. Nestled in the embrace of white giants, the Annapurna Base Camp feels like a sanctuary built by the gods. The mountains close in like silent guardians, their summits glowing in morning light. The air is thin, the world vast, and yet peace fits perfectly in your chest. Nepal isn't a place you visit. It's a presence that stays within you. You can leave its valleys, but its silence follows you home. Every mountain, every temple, every breath here teaches the same lesson. The sacred still lives among us. Which part of Nepal stayed with you? Was it the sunrise over Sarankot, the chanting monks of Tengboche, or the reflection of Machapuchra in Phewa Lake? Share your moment below, the one that touched your soul. If this journey awakened something in you, like and subscribe to Magic World 4K and turn on notifications. Because some journeys don't end when the road stops. They begin when the heart remembers.